2026 Jeep Gladiator version 2 has now just been announced. We've got some really exciting stuff coming with colors, brand new trims, brand new buzz models, and a reduction of the Jeep Gladiator prices. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. Let's break it all down in our November back-to-back Jeep news.
So you can expect a lot. I'm gonna hint at some crates back here and fun ways and things to do with crates coming off airplanes that you'll learn about next week.
All right, guys, well, before we get started with this video, of course, Jeep decided to do something just after we got done filming both of them. On the website, there's these crate drops with a countdown that looks like it's going to land on Wednesday at 9 a.m. A lot of cool stuff coming from Jeep right now, and if I had to guess, there are multiple drops and multiple new trims, models, engines, who knows, coming from this. Well, we kind of got an inkling of one of them because our screen glitched for a second, but we're super excited about this. Sorry we're not in the shop. We already filmed everything. We're assembling some lights and getting all of our orders shipped out right now, but sit back and enjoy the video because even more to come in the next few days from Jeep. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch our video yesterday, we went over the 2026 Wrangler and all the changes that were being made to that vehicle. Now, arguably on the 2026 Jeep Gladiator, there's probably just as much, if not even more. There's some new trims, new colors, and a whole heck of a lot going on. Over the past few years, the Jeep Gladiator has probably arguably been a better seller, not only for the fact that you get an entire bed onto it, but also the prices have just been better than the Wrangler. More incentives, more options, and you do get a truck bed, which is probably the biggest thing. I'm gonna pull out my phone because, guys, I cannot remember all of this stuff. This is one of the first news videos in a long time where there's actually been like pages of news. Normally it's like, this just in, one new bolt is replaced. Like, this is now all sorts of stuff. So let's go with the colors first, because if you haven't watched the last video, colors are one of those things that influences 90% of purchases. We heard that. Over, if you missed it out of the last video, over options, over trims, color is what influences the purchase primarily. So with the Gladiator, we already had the Purple Rain. We knew that was available on every trim. Anthony Sands has a ton of those ordered, but Goldilocks is now, it's right on there. It's right next to Rain. Goldilocks is coming for the Gladiator. It's not there right now, but I'm foreseeing in the very near future. The other thing that is kind of different from the Wrangler for 26 on this back end card said Juice is returning, or like just Juice is pictured. It's not on the Gladiator. So I think we're lucky. I think we're gonna be able to have that very unique Juice 5.7 swap Gladiator. But it also says no charge for red, white, and blue. So red, white, and blue are now no charge. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but a build out this morning showed it was no charge for some of those colors, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm curious to see what other colors come or what they're gonna do with the Goldilocks. Maybe they'll put a different trim out for it or a different edition, but for right now, at least cool stuff. And if you like the red, you like the blue. White was already no charge, but it's no charge right now. The thing with the Gladiator is there's so many trims, and in this 2026 version 2, they've actually added a new trim to the Gladiator. I think that's pretty exciting. I mean, it's not like the most exciting trim once we get into it, but so you still have your Sport, you've got your Sport S. The new trim, the Sahara. Sahara model is coming out for the Gladiator. To me, it reminds me of like the Overland. Back in the early Gladiators, we actually had one of those, an Overland trim, but the Sahara trim is now out for the Gladiator. I think what they're trying to do, once we break down what it comes with here, you'll see that it's almost like a version of like the Nighthawk, kind of premium Nighthawk edition. Willys is there, Rubicon, Mojave, and the X packages for both the Rubicon and the Mojave. One nice thing is all of them do come with the quick release door hinges that we've showed you in the 2026 model years, but the new Buzz models, that Sahara is one of them. We'll save the other one for a little bit later because I think it ties into our channel pretty well. So let's talk about with those trims, what is coming in lower and what is coming in at no charge, because that's probably the most exciting thing is that Jeep has decided to include things at no charge, which is very rare. Normally it's like every package is separate, it all costs money. The first one, though, let's talk about the Sport S. The Sport does come in, if I go to this one page and I'm reading it correctly, is reduced by $1,000 base, but there's not really much else going on with the Sport. Still halogen headlights, small cluster, all that fun stuff. Sport S is where we really start to see the changes here. So new for the 26 model year, no charge for LED lighting. So headlights, fog lights at least, might be even taillights too.
Must be nice.
Yeah, yeah, the juice out there that we've had to but we like to replace everything. We could have got this for free, but oh well. No charge for the all-terrain tires, so that was a $495 option. And then Dark Sky, reduced by $500.
Must be nice.
$995. And guess what? Body color hardtop, also reduced by $500. So basically all the things, we would have built it out with all that, and we would have got the LEDs for free, dark sky for $500 less. We would have saved $1,000 and got free headlights and taillights. Maybe taillights. Oh well.
Well, I'm glad it's reduced.
Optional wheels are now $500 less, so you can get like the premium wheels on the Sport S. Audio, so Alpine Premium Audio is only $995. That's $300 less. That's a good buy. And trailer tow package is only $995, so $300 less for that. A lot of good stuff going on right there. Sahara, this is the big boy right here. So when I said about the Nighthawk, I think this is going to be similar to that, just obviously a lot more on there. So with the Sahara model, you're going to get leather seats, body color hardtop and fender flares, 18-inch wheels. Wasn't the Nighthawk? Well, the Nighthawk was 20s, so this is going to be 18-inch wheels. And the convenience group is included already. So heated seats, heated steering wheel, remote start. No charge for LED lighting. That starts at $49,120. Pretty good deal for that. I mean, if you want something that's more streetable, more luxury inside, I'm not sure if it's the power leather seats. I'd imagine maybe it is, like the High Tide was power leather. I'm thinking the High Tide might have been the precursor to the Sahara then.
Yeah.
Because the High Tide is body color fenders, body color top, leather, all the goodies. That's probably the early Sahara, and they're just going to put different wheels on it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
There, we've discovered it. We know what happens. The Willys. So $49,120 is coming in here. Convenience group is now down $500. So convenience group you can get for $15.95, as well as no charge for LED lighting. So basically the same coming for the Willys there. Rubicon and Mojave, that's a big one. No charge for the convenience group. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, remote start. On both of those models, now come included. Beautiful. That's what we always add here in Pennsylvania. And even if you live in Florida, you guys wake up, you still have the top and doors off. In the fall and the winter, throw on the heated seats, remote start the thing when it gets a little bit chilly in the morning. Body color top has also been reduced by $500, so you can now get that for $18.95. Really cool stuff on that. X packages, it just says Rubicon X and Mojave X reduced $2,000 and $2,005. So pretty much the same stuff going on for both of those. But the one interesting thing I saw, Ryan, you might be able to zoom far enough into it, is this little model here that we talked about. Did we talk about that? We said about the 41 edition Gladiator. And it looks like just from this small little rendering, we saw something on the back end about this Jeep. Somebody titled it a Convoy?
The Convoy edition.
Well, we talked to like the execs and they're like, I don't know. And we're like, well, here it is. So it's not, from what I gather, it's not available to order yet, but what it looks like here is performance hood, so the dark sky hood, steel bumper, at least on the front, triple hoop, pay match fenders. I wish it was the tan soft top, but it looks like a black soft top. They've never made a tan soft top for the Gladiator, but it looks like those 41 edition wheels, and yeah, I'd imagine the interior's tan. I don't know much about it. How cool would that be, towing our 41? Something like that to tow it.
We'll have to get one.
Maybe we'll have to get one. Really cool stuff there, though. I mean, a lot of savings on there, some new colors, no charges for paint. Really cool stuff here. It says all new. You obviously get the quick release door hinges on the 26, but it also says winch. First midsize truck with a winch from the factory. So I don't think they've ever done it for the Gladiator, but like on the 392 and the Rubicon, how you could add the winch package, I think they're doing that now. You can add a winch package. We'll have to, more on that to come. But also there's this weird little tidbit that says 35-inch tires is a bailment option. So what bailment means is typically upfitters, like something like Gear Vehicles or these other companies, will get vehicles in from the factory, do their upfitting, and then they still maintain as a brand new vehicle. I saw a post, Ryan, you can pull that up. Jeep on Facebook posted a 35-inch tire Gladiator. I think it's that one. I think it's like something you can get as a bailment option or get like a small build done to it. Doesn't look like a factory XR, but more to come, kinda. Yeah, it's like their 5-spoke, like performance-looking wheel, but more to come. Jeep did a nice post on it. 35s on the Rubicon and Mojave fit like right off the bat. Like you can just throw them on and they look fantastic. So curious to see what comes with that. I'm very excited though to see what Goldilocks looks like, to see what some of these other trims look like with new colors, as well as to see the Sahara. I think that's like a built-up Nighthawk edition, and I think a lot of people will be interested in that at like the probably 46 selling price until you're down to good selling price. But obviously a lot going on with the Gladiator besides that big elephant in the room that they made that quote like, oh, the Hemi engines don't fear. Nothing about that yet. I would argue a lot of folks have been watching our Hemi swap video, and I don't know if Jeep will ever do it. I'm still very like concerned that they'll ever be able to do it, but it's okay because AMW's there. Like, I think even if Jeep did it, the quality that you get with AMW, the brand new engine, brand new transmission, all the work that went into it. If you guys haven't seen that video, we have a lot to come, and now it's finally home. So we left it out there. We wanted to do some more testing, get some more products, but it is back home, and we're gonna have a lot to come with that thing. Driving reviews, dailying it, fuel mileage, all sorts of stuff. So we're really excited about that, and we're also excited that we have seen price decreases. The Sahara coming back out is a great model. I'm excited to see what that 41 Convoy Jeep looks like in person and see what the order looks like, see what the pricing looks like on that. I think there's a lot of cool stuff coming. Hopefully it starts off as like a Sport S, and since the Sport S, you can already get the dark. It might not be too expensive for that thing. We'll have to see. A lot of new stuff coming, including, did we say those new skid plates? There's now new skid plates on the Gladiator / rollover protection / something. It's on both sides, both driver and passenger. We passed one in Michigan, and we got a ton of photos sent in from our friends. So that's new. It's like a version 2 of the Gladiator. Maybe the Gladiators that we haven't seen any on the lots, maybe they're all going to come with that. Maybe it's like, look, let's just do it. But the Wranglers we saw the other week were not done at all with them. So curious to see what that looks like. We will keep you guys up to date. I know Anthony is getting some Purple Rain Gladiators coming in very soon, some new Gladiators. So we'll go down, check those out, and walk through them to see what they look like, and also see if the pricing has been updated on those. So, but if you're in the market to order, I would say probably now has been one of the best times I've ever seen to get some of this stuff coming in. So really exciting. Good stuff finally coming out. We're not just waiting on news. It is here. And they said down in Vegas, they said this is going to be some big stuff. And they weren't mistaken.
Guys, and they're all very excited for what's to come.
They're excited, and they listen to you too. That was the biggest thing, is like they're not mad at Dirt Road Cred for like kind of saying it how it is sometimes. We've got a lot more opportunities to partner with those guys in the future, and they really want to listen to you guys. But either way, though, guys, let's wrap up this video. Obviously, a lot of cool stuff going on the channel. We've been traveling like 2 weeks out of the past month. It's been insane. We've been all over the country. We did want to let you guys know that the October 2025 potential giveaway winner has been contacted. We're waiting on a reply email right now at this moment, but check your emails. Once again, though, we will not ask for cash. We're not going to ask for WhatsApp. There are scams out there, so be aware and be diligent. If something comes in that looks fishy, reach out to us and let us know. We're going to kind of tell you some more details about your order or how you submitted the entries, so just be on the lookout for your email box. But we have reached out to the potential winner. But if you guys are not the selected winner for the giveaway last month, Clayton Off-Road is now running their Black Friday deals. This is their biggest sale that they ever do all year. Black Friday, you can save a ton on their packages, on their lift kit components, and get your Jeep Wrangler or Gladiator dialed in. We've run them on our Gladiators, our Wranglers, and all sorts of vehicles. Absolutely love the way they perform. Plus, these guys have our backs by supporting our channel since the very inception. They're based in Connecticut, and they have an absolutely fantastic customer service team, as well as the fact that you can save some cash through the Black Friday sale. Even if you don't want to buy now, though, we do have our very own DRC5 code where you can save a little bit in the future if you're looking to pick up one of those lift kits. Thank you to Clayton Off-Road. Check out their Black Friday savings. Maybe you might want to pick up something before the deal's done. But I think we're going to close this one out. We've got a lot of cool content coming up and a lot of new opportunities with new products, new people, and just a ton of things going on here at Dirt Road Cred. But from Ryan behind the camera and me here talking to you, we want you to get out there and earn yours.